This year's floods bring with them the double barrel for the National Disaster Management Agency, or Nadma. Nadma will have to continue managing the COVID-19 quarantine centres while setting up and handling the flood evacuation temporary relief centres.
We have 5422 to be exact, in all over, even Sabah and Sarawak. We are quite confident for that. Even if they require huge, then we have marketants, things like that. We have a list of private contractors that can also help us. Even the army have fields, hospitals and whatnot. Everything is there. I think MOF, Finance Ministry, acknowledge our role. Acknowledge we need special attention during this time around. If we need to open more evacuation centers, okay, because of COVID-19, then we need to basically inform everyone, hey, we need extra help. That is why Nadma is here, coordinating everything on the ground.
Aminuddin said he hoped that the standard operating procedures put in place at the flood evacuation centres will ensure green zones do not turn into yellow or red zones.
Although we have green zone and red zones, the treatment would be the same. We have communicated with all the states and districts to basically follow the SOP. Then we have to analyze the data. If in the green zone, maybe need a bit more resources, then we see how it goes. Minister of Health are going to basically flag us. Okay, what are the things required? What should we behave? What the attitude would be?
This year, the existence of the pandemic forces Nadma, which gets around 500 million ringgit a year, not only need to spend more but also rope in more personnel. Aminuddin said since the COVID-19 hit the country, Nadma has been holding daily meetings at the National Security Council with Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin. The agency has also increased its meetings and discussions in preparing for the monsoon season, which started on November 11th. Aminuddin said data from all the agencies involved in the flood disaster management are studied to ensure that all grounds are covered when the flood disaster hits.
For any type of disaster, we have experts that would flag us or give us the information. For the case of pandemic COVID-19, the expert is Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. This is when we also given the data, how to react and so on. Even we evacuate our citizens in Iran, in China, so bring them back. Yeah, so we actually responsible for that.
He added that the new SOPs for evacuation centres include registering through the MySejahtera app, limiting the number of people in a confined space, opting for pre-packed meals and the usual COVID-19 SOPs, which everyone must adhere to. Besides the new SOPs, Nadma had also conducted simulations to prepare to flood evacuations.
Even states like Pahang and Terengganu, they have done some simulations. Now they are basically, this week and next week, they are basically disinfecting all this area first before it can be used. And we have presented to the national councils on the right SOP for that. And then this week, I've presented before the Menteri Besar and Cultural Menteri and Chief Ministers, explaining about the SOP and everything. So they understand. Hopefully, that message can trickle down to the district. But our team and also APM at the district now explaining and looking at how best we can do this.
Being one of the best disaster responders in the region, the agency Director General said Nadma is fully prepared to face the flood season. He also left a message to those who may be affected by the disaster.
So pakcik, makcik, dalam masa sekarang ni, kita akan bantu sebaik mungkin rakan-rakan kita yang beruniform yang akan bantu makcik-pakcik untuk berada dalam keadaan selamat semasa banjir nanti. Ikut cakap mereka. Ikut cakap mereka. Sebab mereka bertujuan untuk bantu. Dalam keadaan COVID-19 ni, kalau tak cukup mas, minta mas. Kita cuba bantu. Kalau tak cukup apa, cuba beritahu kita dan kita akan bantu. Sebab kita akan berada bersama-sama pakcik-makcik untuk pastikan keselamatan pakcik-makcik dahulu, barulah kita tengok macam mana harta pakcik-makcik. Jangan takut, kita akan bersama-sama harungi masalah ini.